Ohio, hajimemashite, Korono tomoshimasu. Fucking shit, man. There's nothing more panic inducing than having your air conditioning unit decide it wants to maybe not keep you alive when you live in the desert. Yeah. It's good times. It's very good times. Anyway, my name is Chrono. I will be your blind Oni and Oni-san today. The same as any other day, or at least any day that I'm streaming, at least. Anywho, a little late today. Had to wait for the repair and tech and whatnot to finish their assessment, get shit done, and then figure out what the fuck is wrong with the air conditioning unit. And it looks like at this point we're probably gonna have to get another one. So that's fun. It's good times. Very good times. Anyway, that aside, just starting a bit of an hour late. Kind of worked out in terms of timing, at least. I get kind of little OCD with starting on time and shit like that, but it worked out. It worked out. Only an hour late. Anywho, today is Friday. It'll be Death Stranding Day. So will tomorrow, for that matter, as well. It's been a long time coming. At least it feels like it's been a really long time since Saturday last week, the last time I streamed Death Stranding. I have done an absolute, oh god, the amount of work that I've done on the game since the last time that I streamed it is just, frankly, it's a little on the absurd side at the moment. It's a little ridiculous. I have built out so much highway. I completed the entire highway system, technically, that exists in the game right now. I made the mountain loop system all the way that leads north from the original T junction, just south of the Craftsman, if you're familiar with the map. And I built 34 stretches of road. I counted out the auto pavers. They also have numbers on them and shit. But you start off from like Route 44 Paver 1 all the way to Route 44 Paver 33 or 34 or something like that. And it ends up just coming straight back to ending at the distro center between Lake Knot and South Knot. And that took an exorbitant amount of time. I got you have to go through two different sections of mule territory. There's a couple sections that are infested by BTs. I didn't have any trouble with the BTs, but the biggest issue is because I recently went to South Knot City, right? You got access to lethal weapons. You got access to the handgun and the assault rifle. The problem is that the game power creeps you, right? So once we got vehicles, so did the mules. Once I got assault rifles, guess what the mules got? So guess what I don't have? I have lethal weaponry, but I don't have non-lethal assault weaponry yet. Which hopefully we'll end up getting today. But yeah, I had a full long-range level 3 highest tier truck that I was hauling on the road. I would just go back to different distro centers, pick up a bunch of materials. You know, when I wasn't farming shit off of mules, I would go and pick shit up, load it up in the truck, drive down the fucking road, get to the next auto paver, pave that next section road, you know, go as far as I can, and then come back. And I would have to farm chiral crystals from BTs. I'd have to farm materials from mule camps and shit like that. But since the mules all have like assault rifles, and all I've got is a fucking gun that makes them trip, and then I have to run up and stomp on their faces, pain in the goddamn ass. Was really compelled to want to go out of my way and get like non-lethal weaponry, like in a non-lethal assault rifle, but that would require me doing story shit. I actually got one of my trucks stolen from me. I got knocked out by mules in full like assault and tactical gear. They fucking took my ass out, stole my truck, all of my materials, and I had to walk back. I had to walk like, I don't know, like a dozen miles on the road that I had made just to get back to the distro center and put back together. It was fucking debilitating as hell. I think this was like Sunday night or some shit like that. I was not having a good time with it. But I did manage to finally finish the road up through the mountains and shit like that. Timefall snow is a thing, and it's not fun. I did manage to finish the road, and then afterwards on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I started to build the zipline system out and build a couple more pieces of it. So the zipline system for the lower part of the map is done. The highway system is done. I'll showcase a little bit of it here. We'll get to see some of it today. Maybe not so much the zip lines as much, although I do have to do those story quests for Mama, which we'll probably start with today. Yeah. The zip lines are done for where we currently have shelters and shit set up. I got all of the shelters to 4, if not 5 stars to max out all of the equipment that I could get available to me where it was viable. I still need to get the film director to 5 stars, the cosplayer to 5 stars, the junk dealer and the chiral artist are both at 5. South Knot City is at 5. Mama's Lab has no reputation whatsoever. And the weather station and the timefall farm are both at 4 stars. The elder, the engineer, and the craftsman in the upper portion of the map, they're all at 5. I maxed all of them out. That's where I started building my zipline network, just to get from the engineer to the elder. And that's pretty much, I think, all I can talk about at the moment. Because there is some other stuff that we'll go through as I play the game and start to expand northward. But I realize as I explain some of this, some of it may not be that well explained until you actually get a chance to see what's going on. But either way, we'll get into it here in just a second. The last thing I want to mention is I am streaming in 2K. If you have the ability to watch it, go for it. Like, it's there. My bitrate at the moment is like fluctuating between 19 and like 22.2K BPS. So if you can watch it, go for it. Game looks great. Either way, though, I've had a weird morning. I'm pretty ready to get started. I've been both excited for and dreading this moment for quite some time now because I have been working so much behind the scenes to make this shit viable. I feel like I added maybe 20 hours to the game in that period of time since we last got a chance to stream it. So anyway, I got a nice big, super long range truck with a bunch of batteries and shit strapped to it. Huge, heavy duty, what you'd expect. As for the rest of the map, I've got zip lines and shit. I'll try to show some of it off, but let me just run outside for one quick second and I'll show you.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I'm gonna probably head over to Mama's place first, because I know she's got that tutorial zipline quest. The distro center where we're at here has 2 story quests as well. And we'll get started on those, but it's gonna take a minute for my vision to adjust to the lighting of the game. I was outside for a little while talking to this dude.
Weapons restrictions.
So we've got a zipline here. I'll show you kind of part of the network that I've got set up. I've been essentially running around with a floating carrier behind my ass. But you can build these suckers out. They go to about 300 meters, 350 if you upgrade them once. But this is what ziplining is like. Don't need no cars, don't need no legs, Lieutenant Dan. You just fucking wing it. And I have built up a huge network of probably like 20 plus zip lines at this point. This one right outside the Southern Distro Center, between Lake Knot and South Knot, takes you straight to the collector. He is right down there in that little crack and crevasse. I can take it one over there, and then another one further down, and then over to like the junk dealer, chiral artist further out there, film director over there. I've got it set up so I've got it going over the waterfall, down to the cosplayer, over the massive waterfall, up to the actual weather station that you can see off in the distance, and then way the fuck off over there to the timefall farm. But this is essentially what a zipline does for you. It allows you to carry shit over great distances extremely quickly. It's an upgrade to the highway, but you have to do all the logistics and shit yourself. Essentially, try to build it on as high a plateau as you can with the best line of sight, because you do need both the line of sight and you need to have a bit of verticality. That way you reach your line of sight. But it's very complex. It's very difficult to get a good network going, but once you get it, it's fucking so invaluable. So incredibly invaluable. But hopefully I'll get to show off a bit more of that today. If you notice my boots are a little yellow and shiny, it's because the chiral artist gives you chiral boots, which are the best tier of boots in the game. I have 1 pair on and another 2 pair equipped on my boot clip. Whenever you do missions for her, she'll give you boots, just for shits and giggles, but they're the best quality shit you can find. I also get chiral ladders from the junk dealer, but I don't really ever use them anymore, but anyway. Let's go over to Mama. I'll use the highway. We need to go say hi to her and do her shit to get introduced to zip lines, even though I've been using them already. So you'll notice as soon as I come out here, if you didn't notice it before, there's a road straight ahead now. That road did not exist there before. If you look off into the distance, it goes way up into the mountains. And there's actually a pass that you come through, pretty much where I'm looking, right up in that area. And it'll take you through that pass, out and around the mountain range, a little bit further down, and then it goes way the fuck out and around. Over to here.
Don't mind me.
Let's see here. And you can see the big orange line. So the highway normally came up and through here to begin with. And I'll show this off when we drive over there later. There's a T-junction that was previously empty from before. Let's see if I can get to it. Here. This was empty before. Like, this isn't very far away from the crafter. Whatever the hell his name is, wherever the hell he is. But from the T-junction here, I mean, this road goes on for a ways. Over a river, through some fucking shit, out and around this mountain range. You skirt the outside of it, you come around, you get eventually to this point where you're skirting the outside of like this big fucking lake, up through the mountains, skirting around through here, come back down out of this little pass, you open up into like this meadow, there's a distro center, there's a fucking crematorium nearby. You have to go all the way through this fucking meadow. There's swamplands and shit, there's a bunch of fucking mules in here, this is where I got robbed. BT infested territory here, popping up around, you're climbing up switchbacks up the fucking mountain. Like, this took time. Climbing all the way up through. Here's Mountain Knot City at this little, like, right-hand turn jank fuckery. Coming back up, now you're heading up the mountains, you're getting actually into snowy territory. You actually have to drive through, like, waist-high snow and shit. Going through more snowy switchbacks, coming up through. Driving through a mountain pass, and then you come out over this massive vista. I'll show it later. Huge cliff overlooking the distro center that we're standing at currently. Path continues, and then it gets kind of hard to see from here, but it swings out and around, and it, like, swoops down somewhere around here. You basically get this crazy scenic mountain view as you're overlooking. You're basically driving over nothing. Comes on down, and it eventually comes all the way back down, very close to the weather station. And back down to pretty much where we're at. Somewhere here. Yeah. It's a giant fucking road system. It took forever. There's like 30-something auto pavers. 32, 34, something like that. It's a little ridiculous.
Weapons restrictions.
I was really getting fed up with it, but I had to push through pretty hard because I wanted it to be done. I didn't technically need it to be completed by now, but it is helpful. Just as helpful as this road system is, but... Anyway, let's head on down to Mama. Let's get started today. I want to get all the quest-based missions, which are the ones that show up as orders for Sam. I want to get that shit done before we start heading up north. There's 1 or 2 missions for Sam from Mama. I did one for South Knot City to deliver another stupid-ass pizza to that jackass in the next to Lake Knot City, but that's really irrelevant because you can't talk to him yet. You have to do like 3 or 4 of them before he'll actually ever talk to you. So I delivered Jerkface's pizza. And then did a bunch of other shit. I even got one of my trucks stuck in a river not too far over there. I had to find somebody else's truck to try to unwedge it, and I couldn't manage to get it out, so I just stole their truck instead. I was driving a banana around for like 2 or 3 hours. I want to say that was on Tuesday, maybe, after stream. But holy shit. It has been a trip. It has been a trip and a half. You can see one of my zip lines somewhere right over here. There should be one right here. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, there it is. You can see part of my network setup right there. That one connects to a zip line I created a little bit off over there in the distance towards that bridge. And another one right over here on the left. I've got a zip line even down at the cosplayer's base. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's down right to the right of my car. There's one down there so I can get easy access to the cosplayer. It actually loops underneath the highway. I'm very proud of my network, but holy crap, did it take a lot of time. I'll show this off for just one quick second here.
Okay.
This is one of the access points I have to it from the highway. I didn't make it continue all the way to South Knot City because I kind of don't need to. But for now, because you only have a limited amount of chiral bandwidth. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see that currently my chiral bandwidth... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Play nice. My chiral bandwidth at the top says 14.5K out of 17.72. That number actually comes from continuing to not only connect new nodes to the chiral network, but you also need to upgrade the status, like the stars, the reputation with every single one of them, and it continues to upgrade your network capacity. And you need more network capacity because every 500 network is what the cost is for each zip line. So fucking everything here costs something. So I can go over there to the river, I'll show you, but like I can loop underneath the highway here, take shit all the way down to Conan O'Brien here at the cosplayer. Manage through all that shit, but I'll show off one cool part of the network. I don't know if I'll be using it today for anything related to the main story, but I at least want to show it off because it's very scenic and cool looking. I need to go to the upper Oh, it did automatically connect. Yep. So this is the most recent part of the network that I just built like 1 or 2 nights ago. In fact, I actually think I built this last night? Was that the last night or the night before? This zip line right here. This is the scenic view. This one's the money shot. Going over this massive fucking waterfall. Getting nature in, well, at least 2K for the stream. 4K for me. 4K HDR. Amazing shit, man. And from here, we've got these little zip lines nestled up in the mountains. We've got 3 zip lines that go down towards the Timefall farm that I've kind of keyholed off the side of a cliff. And then for the other ones, they go up here towards, I'll kind of go in that direction. There's another one going on up here that leads to the Timefall, or excuse me, the weather station. You can see it a little bit further up there. But you gotta put stuff on high ground, you gotta make sure you got line of sight. It's not easy, it's really not. Because if you're just willy-nilly about this shit, like if you don't pay attention to your logistics for it, you'll run out of bandwidth capacity for the network so fucking fast. So you gotta be careful. It takes way more time than I'd like to admit. I got really upset with one of the zip lines I made near the collector. I had perfect distance and I just barely had like 1 meter less of line of sight because there's a small little hill that pops up in the way and I could not find a solution. I spent probably 2 hours trying to fix it. I ended up just saying, fuck it. I had to throw in a midline somewhere that just like janked the zip line into a corner and then found a better line of sight. I'm still pissed off about that. Still grumpy about that shit, but whatever. You can't always win. The system works. The whole entire network works, but unfortunately I couldn't get it to be couldn't get it to be as nice as I wanted. But this kind of crap is interesting, it's cool, but it's so tedious and it takes so long to set up, which is why I try to do it off stream. Because you would not want to see me spend 20-something hours plus trying to set up this network. It just takes too damn long. Too damn long, because you got to set up the zip lines, you got to count the meters of distance, and then you have to lug materials over to it, and it takes multiple trips, and it's just not fun. You can use the truck for a certain amount of shit, and you can just drive the truck up and then like access the thing, and it'll suck the materials out of the truck. Like there's some nice things you can do about it for quality of life, but for the most part, it's incredibly tedious shit. It's so tedious, so damn tedious. Anyway, when I set up my zip lines too, when you get them to level 2, because you can upgrade every single thing that you create to level 3 if you donate enough materials. Rank 3 is always going to be Timefall resistance, so it doesn't take as much damage from Timefall. It keeps it from, you know, deteriorating as quickly. A Timefall shelter. I'll be able to keep my truck under this. I lost my train of thought. I've talked about so much shit, my brain and my mouth are just starting to disconnect. Anyway, we're back at Mama's lab where I left stream off last. I just wanted to start back here, because I don't know if I picked up the story thing that I need from her or not. I did. Okay. So Mama wants us to do a quick and dirty cleanup effort for her. She wants us, if I'm not mistaken, to take the zip line up to the hill, and then I need to come back down for some shit. Probably see the marker on the map. Anyway, let me run out to her zip line. We'll take it up to the top of the hill, and then I'll head down and try to find all the shit that she's asking us to get. Where is her zip line anyway? Is it there? Looks like it's it. This is not a zip line I built. This is a Mama zip line, unless they put it in my name, but I don't think that they do. Yeah, it's just listed as Mama. Okay. So we took the zip line originally in that direction, but we need to go up yonder. I mean, you can even see the marker. I saw the objective marker not too far from here. I haven't been over here yet. Okay. And that's my other zip line. That's the one that leads towards the waterfall. I need to come down here and figure out what she wants me to gather. There was something down here. She wanted me to gather something down here. Let me see. Let me go through my orders. Orders for Sam, recovery of classified documents. Who's this for? Let's see. That is for west of, okay. Whoa, okay, calm down. Calm down. That one's for the Elder, that's an old one. Film director, that's also in this area. And then... Wait, where's the one that I picked up from Mama? Oh, it's one of these two, right? There we go. Looks like it's down into my right a little ways. Some more down in here. Still a little bit of ways to go. I'm headed in the right direction, though. Yeah, there's the icon right in front of me. Is that a memory chip down there? Looks like a memory chip. Hopefully this isn't a sheer cliff. And I just got jebaited. It's seeming very much like a sheer cliff and I just got jebaited. Oh, okay, calm down, calm down. Did we get a rope here? Alright. Ooh, Sam. Alright, come on. Alright, that's fine, I'll take that. Grab the rope, buddy. There we go. Why are you going in that direction? No, go down. There you go. It's like we need to go down into the basin down there. If I remember correctly, that might be BT territory. I actually don't remember. Do I have an anti-BT handgun on me? I'm pretty sure I've got one, but okay. I haven't checked my recent supplies. Do I have an anti-BT handgun on me? That's BT, right? Yeah. Oh, looks like there's our ship. Is this a climbing anchor right here? Oh, it is. Cool. Back to back. Come on, Sam. There it goes. Free balling. Nice. Looks like it's over there. Am I gonna be able to get over there? Huh. Is that all red? Oh yeah, that's all red. How do I actually get over there? How do I get over there? Do I have to go to the other side of the fucking river? Holy shit. I have been on the wrong side, I think maybe the whole time. Is there any way for me to cross? I don't know if there's a bridge. No, there's no bridge. Somebody built a jump. Of course they did. Somebody built a jump. Okay, well what's the point of me ziplining over here if there was nothing I could do from this side, game? Seems a little fucked up, don't you think? Because there's no way. I don't have enough stamina to ford that fucking river. What is this, Oregon Trail? No, that's not how this works. I like this guy's ladder. Like, oh yeah, it'll get you a couple steps out there, sure. Thanks. What is this even to? South Nut City? Wait, is this... Oh, that's a quest item. Oh, I guess I need that. Didn't realize that that was shit that I needed, so I guess I do need to be on the side of the river. Alright. Well, maybe I can run underneath the waterfall? Maybe there's like a cool secret path down there? Or I'm just rat fucked and have to go to the other side? No, none of that shit is quest related. Alright. Well, I guess it's worth a shot to see whether or not there's something down here. Thankfully, though, I do have the zipline network to get to the other side of the waterfall.
Keep moving, keep pace.
Gotta keep pace, Sam. Gotta keep pace. Although I just realized in hindsight I never rested at the room. That was part of the reason why I was at the room, was to rest at the room, and now I realize I'm probably getting really low on stamina. Didn't actually rest at the room. Oh, no. Oh, look at the stamina on the bottom left. Oh, no. So much depleted stamina. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Alright, let me go up to the cosplayer. Alright, let me get up to the cosplayer. Yeah, if I step one foot in that river, all of my shit is toast. It's toast. Let me get to the other side. What's that? Oh, hey, look. Somebody put a zipline here.
Don't give up.
Surely. You know what? This is convenient. This is very convenient. I just realized something. Just realized something I can do. Okay. This is going to work really well for me here. I'm not going to the cosplayer. But I can, however, go somewhere just a little bit ahead here. Because I do remember there is a structure here that's actually going to help me. Did not ever think I would find myself using something like this that somebody else built. Where is it? It should be right over here. Is it still there? It is still there. Somebody built a shelter here. I can actually use the room. Hell yeah.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Nighty night. Sleepy tight.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alright, let's go take a shower. At least. At least. Actually, I just realized there is one other thing that we can do in this room that I haven't showed off in a while. Check it out. Can I actually look at these on a closer basis? Let's see here. Nightmare battle. Doesn't show it off as well as I'd like. Oh, you can actually redo boss battles? Oh. That was not what this was originally for. Huh. I didn't realize you could refight the boss battles here. Okay, interesting. I was just gonna try to show off the figurines and shit, but you've got mules showing up here. You've got Cliff and his buddies in the nightmare fucking thing. You got the Kraken that we fought, other random BTs, and the catchers and shit like that. More stuff shows up over time as you discover more things. But that's cool. I didn't realize it actually allows you to fight the boss battles again. That's definitely a director's cut thing. I do not recall that being a thing in the base game. All right, let's tap that stamina pretty hard. We munchied, we crunchied, we brunchied. And then we threw on the shades. Nice. Very nice. In true fashion, in true style. Alright, let's get the fuck out of the room. Let's go pick up all the scrap from Mama.
Lisa, don't be shy.
Haven't we seen this one before?
Come on, keep up.
Oh, you.
Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
Alright, let's get back to it. Got places to go, people to see. Not really people to see, you know, but, you know. You know. Packages to deliver, places to go. Send the spirits of the dead back to their side of the beach. Or try to, at least. I feel like this is a different ladder. Looks like a chiral ladder, though, that's for sure. No. So I had the ability to make all of my zip lines actually play music, but I was too lazy to look up and see what was copyrighted and what wasn't. So I just have it saying encouraging things to people. Good luck. Good job. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, there you go. Keep on keeping on. Looks like some of the stuff is actually up here. I need to check up here. Yeah, it looks like some of it is actually out here. Are you kidding me? Alright, come on. Sorry, baby. Somebody fell down when boom, and it wasn't you. Alright, there you go, baby. Alright, let's get this going. Okay, you seem to be part of a quest. For the film director. Alright, this is his thing. I have a film director thing to do over in this area as well, so 2 birds with 1 stone, I suppose. Looks like there's another piece there. Might be better if I take a higher angle of attack here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a chiral bridge. Oh, okay, cool. How far does it actually make it? Just about right. Just about to the end. I mean, that works, right? Still need a way to get over there. I actually don't have a ladder on me. Now I'm starting to think that I wish that I did. I don't think I have a PCC on me either. No, no, definitely do not. I don't think my floating carrier works over the water very well either. I might have to come back to finish this one. No, that rock does connect. I might be able to make it from here. The question is, though, is not can I make it there, it's can I make it back. This looks like an area I can make it to. That's all blue, right? Yeah. I think it's just the texture that looks a little dangerous. Yeah. Okay, I should be able to pull this off. I feel like I should be able to here. Just stay on the rocks. Stay on the rocks. Stay on the rocks. Because if you don't stay on the rocks, your ass is going over the deep end, my friend. Yeah, that's not a place that we want to be, really. Okay. Alright. That's all red. I need to get over back to here. I need to make it to this ladder. And hopefully this is a good connection. Take it real slow, Sam. We're gonna take it real slow. Like real glacial slow. Wow. I don't know whose ladders these are, but I'm raiding the fuck out of them. Let me turn around here.
This one's for you.
Yo, you can have my full bridge link fucking timer's worth. Get some likes.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you.
Okay, where's that last one that I need to pick up here?